All right, it's Wednesday, November 29th, 6:47 in the morning, and I've been sick, so I didn't trade at all this week, Monday or Tuesday. I haven't traded since last Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I've bought a couple more evaluations for the 90% off. So 29 and 28 I just bought. I still had 27, 26, and 25 that I haven't even traded yet. And then 22 and 23, I was so sick I didn't even really think about it, but I just let it renew. So I'm gonna get some things in order here as far as the trade management, and then figure out what we've got going on here. All right, now let's see if there's any channels I can find. Potentially that, but that's not confirmed. Okay, so just really looking to see what happens here on this one. Like that too, I think. We'll see how long I can trade today based on how I'm feeling. I am going to get more aggressive and do some limit orders and ranges, just buying the bottom or selling the top in certain cases when I see them. And pause here. I think there is another channel that I'm maybe seeing. Maybe something like this. It's possible. I've been watching this thing. Haven't been feeling that great. Had a little bit of a reaction on this wider channel up, so I left it, and seemed like we had multiple touches on the screen, so I left it. But we've just gone down ever since the break of those two, and wasn't comfortable taking anything short. And I'm thinking we should be able to try to retest the highs, so I'm just looking for a setup for something like that. Not seeing anything yet. Just not feeling that great, so I don't know how long I'm going to end up trading today. There's a first entry, second entry short failure if you're trading paths, but it seems a little early to be trading long, and you're trading right into the previous day high there, so maybe that's the reason for it to bounce here, but I don't know. higher low, but not a great signal bar. So just waiting, seeing if there's something I can take. All right, this has just been a choppy mess. I'm kind of thinking possible range like this, but right now there's just this tighter range. If it was just a little bit wider, I'd want to try to buy the support and sell the resistance. It's just slightly too tight for me to try to do that right here. And the bottom of this one isn't fully tested enough to trust it. So I'm just being patient. It's kind of tempting to want to buy the bottom of that. Yeah, I like that close right on the line. So that's kind of situation I'm looking for. To just limit order in on support or resistance. Maybe looking for opportunities like that. If there was like one more bounce before it, I might have trusted it more. And I'm interested to see if it stays in here or not. Be a failed breakout. It has a feeling like it's going to break back in here, but be a first entry, second entry short. But it's not a trade I'm going to take. No trade for me here, so I'm just going to wait. I just extended my range up here. Looks like it's having a reaction there. Makes me want to short the top of this, but there's reasons to think it could get back up here. Alright, so the thing that I was half expecting kind of happened. Second entry short would have lost. It was kind of like a failed breakout when I had that range lower here. So I just made it higher now, and then it broke back to the inside. Considering
order submitted.
The bottom of this. I'll wait for a signal bar. I don't like how it closes below there.
Order canceled.
Glad I didn't do that. A lot of people had my idea, but a lot of people got trapped for it. Enticed with a good signal bar. Just kind of a hard day. Just not seeing great opportunities. It's not clear. Channels aren't clear. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Alright, so I think I'm so out of it, but I'm just realizing, yeah, we had a huge gap at the open. And so it's just clearly working its way down to fill the gap, which it's almost done now. I wasn't even thinking about that at all this whole time. So that makes sense to me now. Definitely not feeling good. Probably not going to make it the full day. It's 8:30. I might have like an hour in me left. Let's see. All right. I had taken a little break. Missed most of this. And let's see what we've got here. See if there's something wide that forms. But yeah, I haven't seen anything I could take so far today. I think this was one I was thinking about putting a limit buy order down here, which which would have worked. It's really the only thing I even considered. Oh, here, I was considering going along. Thankfully I didn't. And this doesn't look like it'll be a channel, but let's see. I just need to stick with the shorter term stuff. This kind of thing. Alright, I'm not saying anything right now. I'll pause. I'm going to try to stick out as long as I can today, but I'm just not feeling good, so probably going to shut down somewhat early. Let's see what happens here. Seeing a PB right now on the NQ chart. I just switched over to it. But I'm a little hesitant to take it because it's right into where the measured move is. And I haven't taken one on NQ before. I haven't tested out NQ at all as far as how much scalp to go for or anything. Seems like it's going to work. It was above this bar. My settings were still set for 8 ticks, so hasn't gone there yet. I'm also just not really sure what's really happening here. Chart's just all over the place. Very similar to NQ or to ES. Just curious if this works or not. Seems like it's just trying to lure me in to just turn the other way. I don't know if this is a real channel or not either. But it's just right at the midline. Anyway, I'll come back. NQ is moving just as slow as ES. I'll come back to see if it works or not. Alright, so the PB would have worked for 8 ticks on NQ. So just want to keep seeing them enough times, see that they work on NQ to actually start taking them. So I'm not ready yet, but keeping my eye on it. Back to the ES. Just nothing to trade here for me. Alright, see if anything comes up soon. Alright, it's just been really sideways and choppy and nothing very clear to me. I had a channel. It was kind of weird to me going like this. I don't really trust it to look for a retest of that. I mean, maybe it's right, but it just feels a little wonky where I'm starting it and I'm skipping this just to catch this and this. And I'm just not really feeling good. So I think I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to flip a contract on some of these that I haven't traded yet. Just because there's not going to be a lot of days for me to trade in December. So might as well get a day counted. All right, so I'm going to pause and set that up. All right, let's just... actually, I gotta make it MES chart. Alright, so I'm just gonna flip one contract.
Order submitted.
See. It's leaving me behind.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So I just flipped one contract on these accounts and get a day counted for them. The other accounts don't need any days counted, so not necessary. And that's going to be my day, I think. Yeah, that's it for me today. Maybe this is legit and it's going to retest that high now. But yeah, just not feeling good, so that's going to be it. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully feeling a bit better.